Well, hello, everyone. How are we doing tonight? Happy Thanksgiving weekend. Happy Black Friday weekend. So as you're hopping on, make sure you say hi, tag your stylist, let her know that you're watching. I'm Jen Keller. I have been with Park Lane now for just about 5 years. I was with another jewelry company before this for about 20 years. So I've been doing this a very long time. And while we're hopping on and getting this thing going, let me just tell you a little bit of my story. I got into this because I just wanted to do something fun to bring in a little bit of extra money. I had a baby at the time. I thought, a little bit for her, maybe a little bit for myself. Then I went and had 2 kids and a little bit for them, a little bit for myself. And this little jewelry business, which really kind of started as a hobby, really evolved into something substantial that has gone on to pay for a lot of their activities, their club sports, travel sports. You know how it is if you have kids. They're very expensive, even up to my daughter's wedding, college tuitions, all that fun stuff. So this has been a very fun business. And I'm curious, if you have ever done something like this, drop a 1 in the chat, because if you're like me, you probably got in for the same reason, right? Make a little money with a product that you loved. So that's what Park Lane has done for me. So again, as you're jumping in, make sure you tag your stylist. She probably has a participation prize tonight, and you commenting will probably get you extra tickets. So I'm going to encourage you to comment a lot and let me know, how has the weekend been going? Did you score some good deals? Did you take advantage of any of Park Lane's promotions? Because we had stuff dropping all weekend too. It has just been fun. So Christmas is on the horizon. Tomorrow is December 1st. 25 days. So, and how's your shopping? Are you feeling pretty good about it? You got a lot to do? Haven't started? Are you done? Just let us know. And I apologize, I'm not able to see your comments because I'm on our team business page, but your stylist will. So make sure you comment a lot. Okay, if you are new to Park Lane, one of your favorite things that you are going to love about Park Lane is their sale. And how their sale works is, if you purchase 2 items at full price, you can get 4 items at half price. And the 2 at full price are always the least expensive. So grab a piece of paper, grab a pen. We want you to create a wish list. And the best time, or the best part actually about watching tonight, is you can take that wish list. We want you to take that wish list at the end and take a picture of it and message it to your stylist. But you could also maybe just put on the bottom your husband or your partner or your friend or your mom or someone and say, send this to them. Because at this time of year, I know my husband, he is happy to get me exactly what I want. He just doesn't quite know what I want. Anybody else feel that? So we are happy to be your secret Santa and help your spouse out, or help whoever. It doesn't have to be a spouse, but we will help you out. So with our sale, what you want to do is you want to find a couple things kind of $40 and under to be your cart starters, sale unlockers. Because once you have those 2 things, the next 4 things are going to be half price, no matter what they are. So let me give you some examples. One I love, especially this time of year, is our Wren. These are $42 and you get 3 pairs. So this is a great gift, because what you could do is you could take this set of 3 for $42 and split it into 3 gifts. If you have to get gifts for, I don't know, Bible study or book club or favorite things or a hostess gift, this is nice. I buy these little cards. Let me show you an example. I buy these little cards on Amazon. They are super, super cheap. And then I put 1 pair on here that either becomes part of the gift exchange, or maybe what I really like to do is I like to take it and just tie it to the top of a present. It's like a little extra something. So Wren is a good one if you need a gift. Another one is our praline. This is one of our new ones from our holiday collection. That one is $32 with the freshwater pearls. We have, you can never go wrong with Whisper. I wear these all the time. They're only $28. They come in gold and silver. That's a good cart starter. We have some necklaces, like our Juliet comes in gold and silver. That's $28. Icon comes in about 4 different colors. That one's $34. Rue comes in all 4 metals, $34. And then our pearl, just a single pearl, I think that one's $46. So if you need help at the end finding something to be one of your sale unlockers so you can get what you really, really want at half price, talk to your stylist. We can help you out. Okay, you ready to see some new stuff? Some holiday stuff? All right, give me some hearts. Give me some thumbs up, all the things. So let me start with, this is one of my favorite ones to talk about. This is our new Dasher necklace. I think this is so stinking cute on top of this black and white striped shirt. Like, it just makes both of them cuter. It makes the necklace cuter, makes the shirt cuter. And when you have a pattern like this, you really do want something more substantial. So this Dasher is a chunky gold chain. It's got these little micro crystals throughout, so it gives you that fun pop of color. Now with this, because it is more of a statement necklace, I generally go smaller with my earrings. I try and balance that out a little bit. So one of my favorite pairs, and this is another one you could split as a gift, is our Monaco. And the Monaco is that classic teardrop shaped hoop. And you can see you have small, medium, and large. So maybe with the Dasher, I would go with small or medium. You know, maybe with the delicate chain, I'd go with large. We like options. So I would recommend Monaco for sure. That is a good one. Another good one with this might be our, let's see what I got here. Let's do these glow. These are kind of some good basic hoops, but they have a little stripe of crystal. So it just makes them stand out a little bit more. And I think the sleek look of those hoops balances great with that necklace. So that's another option. And then for bracelets, you could do our Embraceable. I wear this one all the time. It's a great one to add to any gold arm party you already got going on. It just adds a little bit of oomph to it. So Embraceable, same thing with Rika. This is another good arm party filler. And both of these come in silver. And then our Royal, if you want something a little bit more sparkly. So the Royal has the quatrefoil silver crystals on there, and then that's a gold bangle. So that is going to play really nicely with our Dasher. So if you like it, write it down. Dasher, Rika, Royal, Embraceable. And then I showed you the Monaco hoop earrings, and the glow were the more streamlined hoop earrings. Okay, let's talk about this one. So I've got 3 necklaces going on here, actually 4. So you don't have to wear all of them, but I want to show you how you can layer your pieces if you want, and maybe even mix and match them with some things you already have. But at the top is our beautiful sacred cross. This is a sideways cross. It's got some crystals in there, and you want to just kind of put it right at the base of your neck. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece to layer with other things. Below it, this is our praline. So this matches the earrings I already showed you with the 5 freshwater pearls. And then next to that one, I have our lacy. This is the month to bring out the bows. Bows are back. Bows are big. You cannot go wrong with bows. So I love the lacy paired with the praline. And I like how it mixes the textures. You know, this is sparkly, but this has the pearls, which kind of just adds that element of interest. And with that lacy, you could do matching earrings if you're a matchy-matchy. Or, you know what, wear these with a gold chain, but bring the bows in December for sure. And it's not just December. You can carry them through the new year too, but I just think especially in December. And then this long one is called Chic. And this is one of those great pieces that you can just throw over your neck. It's easy to put on. It's a great gift for, you know, anyone who might have trouble with clasps, because again, it just goes over your head. And you could just use it to frame something you love right here at the top. So Chic, praline, lacy, sacred. And then for bracelets, this set is called Willow. And Willow is a set of 3. They're stretchy. So you've got some brushed gold and some pearls in there, different sizes. You want to keep your arm parties in odd numbers, so this would be fine on its own. But I like to add a little pop of white. So I generally work in here our marshmallow. Here's 2 of our marshmallow bracelets. And that has the white enamel, the mother of pearl, the rose gold, and that's going to be great, especially with the praline right there. So what do we think? Do we love it? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. And then here's those praline earrings again that I showed you. And another alternative might be our Queenie. And Queenie is another hoop, but it's got that iconic quatrefoil crystal in the front. So that's just going to elevate that a little bit more because it's a little more sparkly. Okay, let's go on to some silver. So for silver tonight, I wanted to show you a couple things. And I'm going to start with a couple cart starters again. And the one at the top is called Impression. Actually, these are both Impression. They come in about 8 different colors, but I think this time of year, grab the silver, grab that pop of red. I mean, just a little pop of red tells people, I'm festive. I'm here for it. I love the holidays. I want to have fun this season. That's what that little red necklace can say without you even saying a word. And then below it, we have our Bev. And Bev is inspired by Van Cleef. It's got the 2 quatrefoil crystals, the small one and the large one. And then the long one is called Everlasting. I think it's gorgeous. Look at that with the sparkle and the crystals. And again, you could use it to frame anything up here. And then for earrings, you could do, let's see, we have, what do I have? Oh no, I was going to show you something that sold out. I don't want to get your hopes up. You could do our Dallas. These are some chunky hoops and they're hollow, which makes them really lightweight. That would be good to kind of keep it a little bit more casual. You could do our wee earrings. And these you actually get a set of 3. So anytime I say set of 3, you just think that's 3 gifts if you need 3 gifts. So with this one, you get the hematite, the silver, and the gold forward-facing hoops with crystals. That would play nicely with this. And then how about, well, these are good card starters, actually. These are our new Starlet, and these are baby hoops. These are like little huggy hoops in silver, perfect everyday earrings. That would go with that too. And then for bracelets, I have our Logan, which is a flexible, bendable bangle. I'm going to add to that our Chateau, which has the quatrefoil and the mother of pearl. And then if you want something super sparkly, this is our impression bracelet. Isn't that gorgeous? It is 40 handset CZs. They come in about 16 different colors. They match the necklaces. We actually have earrings too that are cart starters. These are only $30 a pair. So you could do, a pair of earrings, a little necklace. You could probably, if you give your stylist a good wish list, she could probably get this for you for $35. Ask her how to do that. So that would be great with all of this silver. Okay, 2 more. And I kind of saved my favorites for last. And the first one I'm going to show you is my best-selling necklace ever. And that is Hazy. Like if you're wondering if she's going to like something, she's going to like this. Everybody loves this one. It comes in gold and silver. It's just a simple, basic necklace that you can wear by itself. And if you wear it by itself, that's when you might want to add some fun earrings. Like maybe these. Aren't these fun? These are called Cheers, with the dangling crystals and kind of that fan shape at the top. That would be fun with this. And then you could also layer it. So this one is called Foxy. And Foxy is that same quatrefoil shape, but it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And all of Park Lane's necklaces come with a 3-inch extender. So that means you can adjust it and put it exactly where you need it to be. So it won't all, lay on top of each other. So Foxy, Hazy, and then the long one is called Frosted. And just this puffed heart. Oh my gosh. One side has a clear crystal. The other side is cutouts, little cutout hearts. So if it reverses over, you're still good to go. And this is another one you can just throw on. It's going to look great with everything. Now, you probably are noticing that I'm wearing the puffed heart, but it is on a shorter chain. I'll get to that in a second. So with this, let me see if there's any other earrings I want to show you. Well, the Foxy has matching, and you can see they're in gold and silver. So the necklace also comes in silver. That would be pretty if you want a little stud. You could do our, if you wanted something a little more glamorous, I love our Couture. These are beautiful. And they would be great for a girls' night out, but I would equally wear these with like dark jeans, some boots, and a blazer and dress it down, but just keep the sparkle right up here by your face. So that's Couture, which would be nice. And then you could do, even something simple like our Sloan set of 3. You know what that means. So these are some great everyday hoops in gold, silver, and hematite, and you get all 3 colors with that. So a couple options there. And then for your arm party, this is like a party in a box because you get 5 of them. And this is called Creme, and it has the rose-colored peachy tones to it. They're all a little bit different. They're stretchy. So that's going to be great with this, especially if you have a neutral top or maybe even like a gold top like I have on. And then I'm breaking my rule because it makes it even numbers, but I do love the Serena to just pop in the middle there to add that sparkle, just so it kind of stands out a little bit more. So keep in mind, this is the Frosted, right? The long one on the chain. This is how it comes. All right, let me show you my last one. My last one is called Sleigh Bell. And Sleigh Bell, hold on, we're a little tangled here. Sleigh Bell is, just a second, Sleigh Bell did something wrong right here. Okay, here we go. So Sleigh Bell is 2 shorter chains, and then it has this oversized fun bow on the bottom. How fun is that? And what I like about it is you can probably wear the bow all the way through Valentine's Day. And then, you might want to take the bow off, give it a break. But then you're left with a double-stranded chain that you can wear with anything. So you can see what I've done is I've clasped the frosted pendant onto the chain, which just gives me another way to wear it. And so you can do the same thing. Pop this off, layer it with anything. And then I took the long chain of the frosted and put on the sleigh bell bow. Isn't that cute? Like, just think if you have a turtleneck on or a sweater or even a long sleeve shirt like this, just to throw this on with this fun bow accent. So if you have both necklaces, the sleigh bell and the frosted, you can do this, which is kind of fun. And then for bracelets, this is our Denver set. And this is another one that's like a party in a box. And you get 4 of them. It's black and gold. I think black and gold always elevates the look a little bit. They also come in white and gold, which is equally pretty. And because it's 4, I'm going to add in the middle our Vibe bracelet. And Vibe is black enamel, and it's got the gold and the crystal. So that's what's going to catch the eye. That's what's going to draw people to it, probably get you some compliments, and that's going to be beautiful with the red and the sleigh bell. Okay. What do we think? Do we love it? I think I've shown you pretty much everything I have here. I told you what I had on. So these are the Cheers earrings, the sleigh bell chain with the frosted pendant. My bracelet is called Giselle. What's so great about this one? It's one and done. You just throw it on. You got a whole party right there. You're good to go. And then my rings on my ring finger is called Martini. And then the bow is called Velvet. So that's what I got going on. Okay, well, if you are like most of our guests, you have probably seen a lot of jewelry that you like, and the best way to get it is free. So our average hostess right now is getting about $400 in free jewelry, half price on top of that, bonuses on top of that. And so if you want to get some girls together and you're thinking, oh, I don't know if I have time before the holidays. Yes, you do. You could actually invite some girls next Sunday night. We do this every Sunday night. You just invite the girls. If a few friends buy a little, you get a little free jewelry. If a lot of friends buy, you get a lot of free jewelry. But let your stylist know if you want to do that, because we love to share the sale and we love to help you get free bling. So that is how our host program works. And then finally, I always like to share a little bit about our business. And so what I want to do is I want to invite you to our free necklace night. Every Sunday night at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, I jump on with another leader on our team and we just chat, about what's going on in Park Lane or what's going on with our team or what we're loving right now. So tonight I'm talking with one of my very senior leaders, Carolyn Davis Rollin, and we're just going to chat about all the things. So I think it should be fairly entertaining. So I would love for you to stick around. Maybe it's about 10 minutes away from now. So just, go refresh, get something to drink, and come back to our Team Sparkle business page and hit refresh if you don't see me. I'm probably going to change into something a little more casual, but hit refresh if you don't see me, and we'll be back. And just for watching, you could win a necklace. So drop the word free in the comments if you want your stylist to just shoot you a reminder or just make sure that you're in the right place. And I'm sure she'd be happy to do that. And then finally, just make sure you take your wish list, circle or star your top 6 to 8 pieces, and then text it, message it, whatever you need to do to get it to your stylist. She is going to do all the magic math for you. She will figure out what should be full price, half price. She'll let you know if you've unlocked any bonuses, and then you can always make changes from there. So with that, I will hopefully see you back in about 10 minutes. Thank you for joining me. Have a good night. Bye, everyone.